Hey everyone, welcome to this pick a card tarot reading. So today we'll be looking into the success that you are destined for. So I'll be using Lenormand cards, tarot cards, and I also use my crystal ball to get some messages for you as well. So I'll be sharing some of the images I saw and what that means for you guys. So I have 3 different groups for you to choose from today. So this is going to be group number 1 with the whale card. This is going to be group number 2 with the panther card, and this is going to be group number 3 with the dolphin card. So use your intuition and pick the card that's calling to you right now, and if multiple are calling to you, then feel free to watch multiple groups. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. Hey group number 1, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose the whale card, this is your message. So I will start with your crystal ball scrying message first. So in terms of the image I saw for you guys, I saw a couple of images. So the first image I saw was this huge rainbow, okay? So this just says to me that everything will be okay, all right? So after any sort of period of struggle, any sort of period of strain or hard work will pay off, and everything will be okay, and everything will work out in the way that you would like it to, okay? So there is this sense that with you guys, you might be worrying in case you're, not in the right path, you're not heading in the right direction, and that there's almost no hope right now. Perhaps you're feeling a lack of hope and a lack of faith that things will turn out okay. But I feel like this message is coming through for you guys as assurance that everything will be fine and everything will be okay. And the second image I saw was this huge blue sun, okay? So this says to me a couple of things. So the blue stars in the universe are the hottest and the largest and the brightest. So this just says to me that you will achieve monumental success, something that is considered amazing and worthy of huge recognition. So you could create something, you could produce something, or you could make a career or a business that's considered very, very noteworthy, okay? And I do feel that you will expand on like a huge global scale. That is the general feeling I'm getting for you guys. And there was sort of a more, there was I suppose more of like a negative message coming through with that, because, with the blue stars being like the hottest and the brightest. So yes, while they're the hottest and the brightest, they also burn out the quickest and the fastest, right? So I feel like this is coming through as like a warning to you guys to not take on too much too soon, because I do feel that you guys have this tendency to take on a lot, take a lot on your plate, and I am getting this sort of warning with you guys that perhaps you might be at risk of burning yourself out really quickly and not being able to live up to the success of something if you do take on too much too soon. So this was coming through as like guidance for you not to take on too much, not to put on too much on your plate, okay? Because you guys might have a tendency to do that, and that could potentially backfire. So just be careful, just be wary of that. That doesn't necessarily have to happen, as in, you don't necessarily have to take on so much that you end up burning yourself out. And that is something you can prevent, simply by just taking each day as it comes and just doing one thing at a time, okay? Don't feel a pressure to do loads of things. Just, take each day as it comes and just do what you can, okay, with the energy and resources that you have, okay? So there were the images I was seeing for you guys. So let's see what Lenormand cards you got. So we have the dog, the fish, and the coffin. Okay, so I'm sensing that your loyalty and your persistence with, like some sort of business endeavor will absolutely pay off. I'm seeing you doggedly going for something, right? You're going to be very dogged in your work. You're going to keep going, you're going to keep pushing, you're going to keep striving and working on any sort of business endeavor, right? and that will naturally lead to success. And I see you creating a very, successful, prosperous business and career for yourself, okay? And I'm also seeing that, like, again with the coffin here, I am seeing that you might be at risk of burning yourself out. So you could potentially get to a point where you get fed up with what you're doing because you're just doing too much and you're not taking a step back from what you're doing. So I feel like it's very important for you guys to, get that balance between, doing and then taking a step back as well. So perhaps, hiring staff or something would be a good idea, or hiring help and support will be a good idea for you guys, so that you can take the weight and pressure off you. Because otherwise there's this message coming through that you might pack in your, career and business aims, too soon, because you'll end up getting to a point where you're feeling exhausted. So be careful taking on too much to prevent that. And there is a message here that you will achieve, you will build and grow multiple businesses, okay, in your lifetime. So one business that you have, it will come to a natural end. I feel that you'll want to move on to like a different sort of business naturally in your life. But I feel that you'll keep building and growing like these amazing, prosperous businesses, right? And you will see success when you work on them and develop them. And I feel that you'll be like recognized for, being able to, start up businesses and, see success from like any business endeavors that you have, okay, right? And also career endeavors as well. I see you perhaps, going for multiple different paths in your lifetime and you being very successful at it, and then you reaching the top of your industry or field or business endeavor, right? And then you'll naturally want to start again from scratch and build yourself up again, right? Is that sort of message coming through, okay? So let's get some tarot cards for you guys as well. So let's see, what is the success you are destined for? So please show me for group number 1. Obviously shows the whale card. What is the success that you're destined for? So yeah, as I was saying, you'll build and establish multiple successful businesses in your lifetime, and they will be very, very financially successful. Okay. Yeah, 2 of fire. Yeah, there is this sense of you, going for multiple things, okay? Because with the 2 of wands here, it's called the 2 of fire in this deck, but there is this sense of you, really building yourself up, getting yourself to a point where you reach the top of wherever you've been, but then you're going to be looking outwards at other opportunities, okay? And you'll be wanting to sort of challenge yourself. There is this message coming through here, is that you'll want to challenge yourself in your life, and I feel that you'll push yourself to, reach great heights, and you will achieve those great heights, but then you'll want to achieve something else. It's like, the sort of analogy I'm getting here is like, imagine that you want to climb Mount Everest, and you successfully climb Mount Everest after all the struggle of climbing to the top, and then you'll get to the top of the mountain, you'll see another mountain, and you'll be like, oh, I want to climb that one now. It's like that sort of thing, but with like career and business. It'll be like you'll get to the top of wherever you are in terms of like your industry, and then you'll see another opportunity and be like, oh, okay, I want to go for that now. I want to try that out, that avenue out, right? And so you'll be like recognized for like doing well at doing multiple things, right? I think you'll be that sort of person, like other people will look to you and think, oh wow, you've achieved so much, you've accomplished so much. I wish I could like achieve like multiple things in multiple different industries, okay? I see you building like this amazing portfolio behind you. You'll have so many skills, so much work experience you'll build up for yourself, and you'll be really admired for that. Yeah, so we've got the Chariot, the Empress, and the King of Fire. Yeah, you guys are very, very driven individuals. You're very passionate. I feel that you possibly could be a fire sign or have a lot of fire placements in your birth chart. So lots of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because it's like you it's like you're constantly wanting to, you know, try out new things. You're constantly coming up with wonderful creative ideas, and you're constantly wanting to pursue those, you know, ideas and find ways of expressing your creativity. Okay, I see you potentially doing very well at social media as well. I see you potentially gaining like a following, an audience, right? Really motivating and inspiring people. I see you perhaps being some sort of like motivational coach, perhaps on YouTube. It doesn't necessarily have to be on social media or YouTube, but that's the sort of thing I see you doing. I see you, you know, giving inspiring like talks and speeches and like motivating others to be their best version of themselves. That's the sort of image I'm getting. Okay, I see you being a very like aspirational figure in your lifetime. Okay. And yeah, I see you being very, very financially successful with the Empress here as well. Okay, so you will have a lot of money coming in your life. You will have more than enough to look after yourself in your lifetime. I do feel you'll live in like a very nice house, like you'll be able to afford a very nice home for yourself. You'll be living in a very luxurious environment, decorated to exactly your taste, right? A very beautiful environment. Okay, very nice and clean and tidy as well. And I see you, if you want children, I'm seeing something that if you want children, I'm seeing, and I see you having a very happy family life in the future. And if you don't want children, I feel that you'll have a very happy like sort of bachelorette lifestyle. And if you already have children, I see you being able to provide a very, very good lifestyle for your children. Okay, not just in a material sense, but I feel like you'll be very good parents as well. You'll be very emotionally supportive parents. And yeah, I see you having a very like great, happy home life in your life. Okay, that's another success that you're destined for. And I am really sensing that you're very, very strong-willed with the Chariot here. Like, you're very, very motivated, you're very, very disciplined, and you know what you want, you know where you're going, and you're willing to put in the hard work, you're willing to put in the effort to achieve the things you want to achieve. And while it may be a struggle getting to the top, like, because I feel that you will be very drawn to things that are difficult to succeed in, so it will be challenging getting to the top. Okay, it will be challenging getting there. But just be rest assured you will get there in the end, because you have that fire within you to do so. You have the capability to put in the effort to do so, okay? And you have that will. Yeah. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. I really hope that you liked your reading. I found it helpful and insightful. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Hey group number 2, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to your reading. So let's take a look and find out what the success you're destined for is. So I will let you know what I saw, you know, when doing the crystal ball reading first, and then I'll get your Lenormand and tarot cards, okay? So the image that I saw when I was performing your crystal ball reading was a surveillance camera, okay? And what this says to me is that you guys are very observant people. I feel that you guys are the type of people to like sort of know what's going on with everything. I feel that you have a very good handle on what's going on with the situation. I feel that you're the sort of people to immediately pick up on the energy of a room or the energy of a person. I feel like you're very good judges of character. It's like you're very perceptive. You see every little detail of what's going on. Okay, so now I feel that you'll be very good investigators of some kind, maybe like forensic scientists or something, detectives. It's like you'll be very good at that sort of thing. Okay, if that's something that you want to do, I feel that you'd be very successful at that. But the main message I was getting is that you guys are just very observant. You notice like every single little detail of what's going on. Okay, and you can really use that information to your advantage. And I feel that this ability that you have is really going to help you get ahead in your life, okay? Because you'll immediately be able to assess, you know, what you need to do in a situation to get ahead. So for instance, if you go into a workplace, you'll immediately be able to assess what it is you need to do to advance in the workplace, you'll immediately know how to interact with people and get on people's kind of good side in a way to advance in the way that you want to in life. And I feel that you'll know exactly the sort of work you'll need to do to, you know, show that you're like a good worker, okay? It's like you'll have a good intuitive sense on like what you need to do based on the situation. It's like you guys are like professionals at reading the room, and this will really, really help you in your life. You're naturally very good at spotting opportunities as well. So you'll probably notice opportunities before everyone else does. So you'll be able to grab those opportunities before everyone else does. So naturally, you'll be like one step ahead, okay? And this will help you really advance in whatever you want to do, right? So let's see what Lenormand cards you got. So let's see for you guys. So we've got the crossroads, the garden, and the tower. So yeah, so I feel that you guys in your life, you will be able to climb the sort of social ladder, and you'll get to I see you almost, I'm seeing like you interact with like high society in a way, like interacting with people who are very powerful and people who have like the status and influence to, you know, give you that power, okay? I see you being able to, you know, really schmooze with others and interact with others. And I feel that you'll gain like a lot of contacts in your life with people who can help you, you know, present you with opportunities and help you get ahead. So for instance, you could interact with someone who like knows someone who'll be like, oh yeah, like I know someone who's looking for this job, you'll be very good for this, right? And then they'll help you, you know, land a role, okay? Or they'll like mention your name to someone who's in like a high position of power, like they'll say, oh yeah, like, you know, I know this person, you know, who'll be very good at this, and they will help, you know, give you that role and that also that power to you for yourself, okay? And I see you just generally being able to sort of charm your way through life in a way, like, not that that's your only ability or talent, but like I see you being able to, you know, really get on other people's side. I don't necessarily feel like this is in a false way, but it's like you know how to interact with people, you know how to charm people, you know how to liaise with people, right? So naturally people want to do you favours, people want to help you out in your life because you make them feel good, and by interacting with them, because you know how to charm and win people over in a sense, right? Okay. And like I was saying, I don't feel like this is in a false way at all. I feel like you're like quite a social person. You like interacting with people, and that's just your, you know, natural ability, right? But yeah, like I was saying, it's like naturally, because you make people feel good, they'll want to, you know, help give you a leg up and help present you with opportunities and help you advance, right, in whatever they want to do. And I see you helping out other people as well in that way, so people will want to return the favour. You'll present opportunities to other people and help other people out, so they'll want to help you out in turn. So that'll be this nice equal give and take, okay? And yeah, I see you interacting with like prestigious groups and, you know, societies, and like that really helping you get to where you want to be in life, okay? So for instance, like you could really get to know like the owners of a business or owners of a company, right, on like a one-to-one level, and then perhaps you'll become like part of that business, and they'll want you to be part of that, and they'll share their success with you, okay? So yeah, let's get some tarot cards for you as well, group number 2. So please show me for group number 2, what is success group number 2 is destined for. Please show me what is the success group number 2 is destined for. Okay, so 8 of water, unity, that's the Hierophant. Interesting. Yeah, so affiliations with groups, societies. Page of Earth, and we have the Knight of Earth. Okay, so yeah, like you guys are very, very dedicated individuals as well. I feel that you're very intelligent as well. I feel that you're very good learners. I feel that you're very knowledgeable. I feel that you're very well studied, very well read, and I feel like you're destined for academic success. So if you're in academia, or you want to pursue that path, if you want to perhaps go to college or university, I see you being very successful at college and university. I feel that you'll be very good at school, and I feel that you'll be good teachers as well in that sort of institution. So it could be the case that you want to do very well in school, you want to do very well in higher education, and I see you doing that. I see you getting very good grades if that's a path you'll follow, and then perhaps you'll become like a teacher or a lecturer yourself, okay, and you'll be recognized for being a very good teacher, a very good lecturer. And again, it's like I see you sort of getting involved with that sort of group, like with all these prestigious like lecturers or teachers, and you discussing like ideas with one another, okay, and you really helping each other out in your career. So for instance, if you're like exploring like a particular idea, or if you're working on a particular project or something, I see them helping you out and helping give you ideas and helping discuss ideas with you, that sort of thing, okay. And it could be like in some sort of like spiritual or religious organization as well that you see success in. So you could end up being like a really prestigious teacher in some sort of spiritual organization, maybe even like a priest or something like that. You could be like you could give like talks or seminars, like maybe in some sort of spiritual or religious institution, okay. So it could be the case that you wish to be maybe like you're into tarot, maybe witchcraft even, or astrology or something like that. Perhaps like you're into that, and I see you connecting with others who are also really into these subjects, if that's what you're interested in, and you're talking about these things with people and discussing things with people, and you helping each other's like career out in this matter, right? I feel like you'll help each other out by being on each other's platforms, so to speak. So for instance, if you have like a website talking about tarot, perhaps you will mention someone else who's good at tarot like on your website, and that will introduce other people to that person, and vice versa, like they will do the same for you and return the favor. So it's like I see you really building and supporting each other's work, okay. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be that. It could be with anything, basically. It could be like with any sort of career path that you're interested in. It's like you'll have that, you'll be helping, there's a sense of you helping people out, and people helping you out, you helping them out to advance in your careers, okay. I feel that you guys have a real thirst for knowledge as well here. So with the 8 of Water here, it's like we have a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. And also with the Page of Pentacles here, there is this sense of you being like having this real thirst for knowledge, like constantly wanting to grow and learn spiritually. I feel like you're after something a bit more. I feel like you're kind of part of your purpose in this world is to sort of seek meaning and truth and to grow spiritually. And I feel that you'll do just that. I feel that you'll gain a lot of wisdom, through, researching and also experiencing things yourself. I feel like you'll venture into the unknown as well. I feel that you'll venture into, things that are, sort of mysterious in a way. I feel like you'll want to venture into things that, not a lot of people do or follow. And I feel like that will help you gain a lot of wisdom. So for example, you could really want to challenge yourself to do things that perhaps not other people want to do, and you'll gain that experience doing that, okay, and that will help you gain a lot of wisdom. Perhaps caring for people in some way, or working in a hospital. That's the sort of image I'm getting. Perhaps working in some sort of medical setting as well. Perhaps you'll want to sort of go behind the scenes, see what goes on behind the scenes, and and sort of share that information with people, make people aware of what goes on sort of in these behind the scenes places like hospitals, right? Or perhaps it's like I was saying earlier with being a detective. Perhaps that's literally what you want to do. Perhaps you want to be a detective. Perhaps you want to work in forensics. Perhaps you want to sort of explore maybe the darker, maybe like being a forensic psychologist. Perhaps you'll want to explore the darker side of human nature and reveal that to others and share that information with others. Okay, and I think that fascinates you, like the sort of darker side of life. And you kind of want to explore deeply into that. And I see you sharing that knowledge with others. Okay, that's a big success that you will see in your life through, doing that and following that. And like I was saying, I feel that you would be very good working in the medical industry as well. That could be something that you're successful at in your life. I feel that you could be very good doctors, therapists. Okay, you'd be very, very, very good doctor or therapist. You'd really excel on that path, and if that's the path you're on, I feel that you're going to be very successful at it. Okay, so yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. I really hope that you liked your reading and found it helpful and insightful. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Hey group number 3, I hope that you're doing well. So if you chose the dolphin card, this is your reading. So let's look into, what success you're destined for. So I will start with, what I saw in the crystal ball and the images I saw. And then I will get your Lenormand and tarot cards. So, it's quite a simple thing I saw with your crystal ball. I simply saw like a lot of shooting stars, okay? And quite simply what this is saying to me is that a wish you want is going to come true. Okay, so if you're thinking something you really want right now, you have the ability to manifest that. And I'm getting the sense like generally you're going to be quite lucky in your life. I feel that there is this sense of you being able to land on your feet in life. And that's not to say like it's just going to be luck in your life, but I do feel that you will come across some very lucky opportunities in your life. And I feel like there is this sense of you feeling, very, very blessed, very, very lucky and privileged with what you have, okay? That is the message I'm getting for you guys, okay? That is the success you're destined for. You're going to be very, very lucky, okay? And have great opportunities come your way. So, let's see what Lenormand cards you got. So, we have the Rider, the Lady, and the Cross, okay? So, you guys, I'm getting the sense like a big success that you'll see in your life is athletic achievement or some sort of other, I suppose, sporting achievement perhaps. So you guys, you could literally be horse riders, okay? Or yeah, you could be into that, and I feel like you'll be very, very successful at that if that's something you do. But if not, if you're like into sports, if you're into fitness, I feel that you'll be like recognized in that industry, in that field, okay? It's like I see you working very, very hard, being very disciplined, almost to the point where like I see you guys, really focusing on your physical health, your physical fitness, disciplining yourself in a particular like sport or something athletic. It could be anything. It could be like literally like some sort of team sport, maybe football, rugby, maybe tennis. It could be literally any sort of sport, or maybe gymnastics, like any sort of sport or physical sort of fitness thing you can think of, right? It will depend on your situation, but it's like I see you being recognised for that. Perhaps even having the potential to go to the Olympics maybe, right? Because of the effort you put into, becoming very, very good at that, sport or exercise, okay? Maybe you'll get to that level, right? But if not, perhaps you'll go to, other sporting competitions, right? Okay? And you're doing very well at that and achieving a lot in that, okay? That's a big success I see you doing. And if that's not the case, I see you, being in like the fitness industry. Maybe it's not necessarily a competitive sport, but maybe like you want to work in the fitness industry in some way. Perhaps you want to, help instruct people, in terms of how instruct people, or teach people how to be fit. Perhaps you're really into your health. Perhaps you're very health conscious. You're very into exercise, and perhaps you want to teach other people to do that. So I see you being there to sort of coach people, okay? And perhaps, you know, you'll become a coach in a sport as well, like a very good coach in a sport. Yeah, as perhaps, you know, want to be a fitness influencer of some kind, like that sort of thing. Perhaps you'll, you know, be successful at that, okay? That's the message I'm getting. So let's get some tarot cards for you. So please show me for group number 3. What is this success? Group number 3 is destined for. Please show me Spirit for group number 3. Okay. So we have the 9 of Earth, King of Earth. Wow. 8 of Earth. Oh my goodness. So many pentacles. Especially all pentacles, isn't it? It's the Earth is pentacles, by the way. And the Star. Oh my gosh. You guys, yeah, like, so with the Star here, it's like, there is this sense that, like I was saying, I was seeing shooting stars. So I love how the stars come out. Like, in the crystal ball reading that is, I was seeing the shooting stars. But yeah, the stars come out, like, to sort of confirm what I saw, I feel. So it's like, yeah, like, there's a sense that a wish is going to come true for you guys. Like, you're honestly really going to fulfill, you know, whatever wish you want. I feel that you guys are you'll be very good at you're going to be very good at manifesting things, okay? You're very good at visualizing things. You're very good at focusing your attention. And I feel like this is a big reason why you're probably going to be good at anything athletic or anything sporty or anything related to physical fitness, because it's like you can visualize what you want your body to do, if that makes sense, and you can achieve that. So say if you visualize yourself, you know, winning like a race, let's say, that sort of thing, or like visualize yourself like perfecting like a certain gymnastic move, like say if you're a gymnast, it's like you'll be able to visualize that, and then you'll be able to make your body do that. So that's why you'll be very successful at that. But generally speaking, like, I feel like you'll be very good at manifesting things for yourself. So if you were to sit down now and do like a manifestation, like visualization meditation or something, I feel that you'll manifest that thing you visualize very, very quickly. I feel like you're very good at, if you visualize something, you have a very powerful imagination. And when you imagine something in your mind and imagine that coming into fruition, like, it happens almost immediately for you guys. So I feel that if you're not doing that right now, I feel that you ought to if you want something, because it would really help you manifest whatever it is you want to manifest, okay? And yeah, like, I feel that, you know, if you really wish hard for something, if you really visualize something coming into fruition, like, you guys will get it, okay, in your life. And I see you being very generally financially successful as well, with all these like pentacles here. I mean, we have the King of Pentacles, right? So I feel like you will manifest a lot of abundance for yourself. I feel that you guys will be rich. You will have a lot of money. You'll have a lot of financial security. And I feel that you guys are very, very wise with your money as well. I feel that you're very, very good with your money. You're good at saving your money. You know exactly where to invest your money. Okay, you know it's good, where it's good to put your money. I don't feel that you're the sort of person to waste your money. Okay, I feel that you are very careful with what you buy. You don't just buy things for the sake of it. I feel that you buy things that you genuinely need and that you genuinely want. You don't just buy things on a whim or waste your money, okay? So that's going to help you attain like financial security in your life because of how good you are with money, okay? Because, you know, you hear some people like winning the lottery, right? And, you know, they end up like wasting all their money on stuff like they didn't really need, okay? And then they end up, you know, with nothing, right? But it's like, I feel that if you were the sort of person to win the lottery, I feel that you wouldn't just waste your money on like very frivolous things. I feel that you would genuinely think, oh, where is best for me to like invest my money? I feel like you would be the type of person to think, right, I'm going to, you know, buy some property so I can make more money for myself. Or perhaps you'd say something like, oh, like, I will invest my money into this business to try and make more money. It's like you have that good money mindset where you're constantly thinking like, where can I invest my money to make more money? So that is, you're going to be very, very financially secure and financially successful in your life, okay? And I also feel that you guys, there is this sense that you're going to master something. You're going to be seen as an expert in something with the Eight of Pentacles here. Okay, so like I was saying, I feel like you could literally become an expert in some sort of sport, right? Or like sporting industry, right? That's what you could master in your life, like a sporting practice. So that could be anything. It could be football, gymnastics, horse riding, whatever you can think of, like you will master that. But you could generally just master something else, right? You could become like an expert in something, okay? Someone very, very well studied in their field, someone very, very experienced in their field, and you'll be recognized as being like the sort of expert and go-to person, okay? And again, with the Nine of Pentacles here, it's like, I see you being able to afford like a very nice lifestyle for yourself, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles here, it's like you'll save up loads of money, you'll have loads of money behind you, and you'll be able to buy really nice things for yourself. Like I was saying, I don't feel like these will be things that are like wasteful in any way. Like you won't just buy random things you see being advertised to you. You'll genuinely buy things like of really good quality, okay, that will last a lifetime. So I feel that you'll be able to like afford like very nice furniture for yourself that will last a lifetime, like very nice aesthetically like furniture that you find very aesthetically pleasing, but it will also last you a lifetime. And you'll buy like really good quality clothes for yourself that will last a lifetime, okay? You're not just going to buy like just a random £2 pair of cheaply made shoes, right? You'll buy like the highest quality made shoes, and that will last you a lifetime, and that will, naturally save you a lot of money, okay? Because sometimes it's like a false economy buying like cheaper things, isn't it? Like clothing, because you buy it, it's cheap, but you have to buy another piece of clothing because it wears out in like a week. So I see you just buying really nice quality things that will last a lifetime, okay? I see you being able to afford like a very nice comfortable home for yourself in your lifetime. I see you living in a very nice, pleasant, like almost luxurious environment, okay? And yeah, I see you being physically looked after in your lifetime. I see you having the means to do that, like meet all your physical needs, okay? You can be rest assured you will be sheltered, you will be fed, right? I feel that you will have enough to, look after yourself, okay? And I do feel that I am getting the sense that a partner that you are with or that you'll meet in the future, they will be very financially successful too, and they will be more than happy to support you financially, buy you nice things, okay, and look after you. It's like I'm seeing here the King of Pentacles looking over. I'm seeing this as you guys. It's like they'll be like, oh yeah, like I want to buy you nice things, like I want to buy you nice clothes, I want to buy you nice meals out. And yeah, they'll just be really wanting to sort of like treat you like royalty in that way, okay? So yeah, that's another big success. Like, yeah, all your material needs will be met, okay? So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. I really hope that you liked your reading and found it helpful and insightful. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!